Right. Good morning, students. 7th class. Okay, we are going to discuss about the acids and bases. Already said, acid means it is a substance which can turn blue litmus paper to red color. Blue litmus paper to red color. Paper to red color. Right. Right. These acids are so to taste. Right. So to taste. Base. What is the base? Base which can turn red litmus paper to blue color. Red litmus paper to blue color. Right. These are bitter to taste. చేదుగా ఉంటాయి. bitter to taste అంటే చేదుగా ఉంటాయి. టేస్ట్ కి చేదుగా ఉంటాయి. రుచికి పుల్లగా ఉంటే యాసిడ్ అంటారు. ఓకే, రుచికి చేదుగా ఉంటే బేస్ అని చెప్పేసి అంటారు. ఓకే, దట్ ఇస్ ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ హియర్ దిస్ red litmus paper and blue litmus paper both are indicators. You know very well the soap to taste ఏ పుల్ల ఉంటాయి ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఓకే, natural యాసిడ్ వచ్చేసి కర్డ్ యాసిడ్ ఉంటుంది. లెమన్ జ్యూస్ లో కూడా యాసిడ్ ఉంటుంది. దీస్ ఆర్ సో టు టేస్ట్. ఈవెన్ టామరిన్ జ్యూస్ యాసిడ్, ఆమ్లా యాసిడ్. ఓకే, నౌ ఇండికేటర్స్. వాట్ ఈస్ an indicator? Okay, indicators nothing but indicator is the substance which can change the color based on the nature of the material put on them. Okay, right. Already in page number 12, indicators. The strips of litmus paper, indicator. Okay, even phenolphthalein, methylamine, these are indicators. Okay, example I am giving here. Phenolphthalein is a artificial indicator. Even methylamine, that is also indicator. Methylamine also indicator. Okay, methylamine also indicator. Red litmus paper indicator. Blue litmus paper also indicator. Blue litmus paper, this is also an indicator. Right, is it clear now? Blue litmus paper indicator, red litmus paper indicator, and phenolphthalein, methylamine, these are indicators. Here phenolphthalein. Okay, phenolphthalein, no change in color. Okay, if it is no change in color, phenolphthalein doesn't give any color change. Okay, no change in color, that is acid. That is what? Acid. Okay, if you take phenolphthalein, okay, turns to pink color. Again phenolphthalein only I am saying. If the phenolphthalein giving pink color, phenolphthalein gives pink color. Right, then it will be base. Right, now about the methylamine indicator. Okay, already said indicator means which can change the color, that is called indicator. Okay, when you take the methylamine, if it is methylamine, okay, changing it red color, okay, that is an acid. Okay, right. If methylamine change into yellow color, means as it is orange color, yellow color, same, that is base. Okay, right, that is base. Like that, we are going to indicate acidity or basicity. Manaku indicate em telestadi acidity or basicity of the substance gurinchi teliyastundani cheppukochu. Right, they are used extensively in studying the substances and their properties. Okay, right, indicators. Now acidic nature. Okay, you may have experienced a burning sensation when bitten by an ant. Chima burning sensation. Okay, it is going to create some irritation on the skin. Okay, then we are going to rub our skin, right? So the sensation is due to presence of one acid. The name is formic acid. What is the name of formic acid? Formic acid present in where? That is present in and. Present in and. Okay. So the burning sensation created by the acid present in and, that is what? Formic acid. What is that? Formic acid. Okay. So formic acid present in ants. When ant bites you, when ant bites you, at that time you are going to get some burning sensation on skin. Okay, right? The substances that contain different acids are given in table 5. Acetic acid present in where? Vinegar consists of acetic acid. Citric acid present in lemon and orange. Butyric acid present in stale cheese. Okay, that is like Juno. Okay, lactic acid, buttermilk, curd. Oxalic acid, spinach, tomato consists of oxalic acid. Malic acid consists of apples. Tannic acid in tea. Oleic acid in olive oil. Stearic acid in fats. Tartaric acid in grapes. Okay, and tamarind. Palmitic acid in palm oil. Palmitic acid in palm oil. Right. So ascorbic acid present in amla, that is emblica fruit, what we call amla usirika. Right. Like that, uric acid present in urine. Urine also consists of an acid, that name is uric acid. Right. These acid names and substances given in table 5. Read the table 5 properly. Right. Apart from natural acids, there are certain acids like hydrochloric acid, HCl. HCl is what? Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Right. Hydrochloric acid. H2SO4, sulfuric acid. H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Right. Sulfuric acid. Is it clear now? Now nitric acid. Nitric acid, HNO3. HNO3. Nitric. These are the molecular formulas of every acid. This is chemistry. Okay. You are having in higher class, that is in 10th class. Okay. Right. Nitric acid, HNO3, nitric acid. Right. Remember these formulas, very important chemical formula of every acid. Right. That are prepared in the laboratory from minerals. Minerals means that is from cells. Okay. Okay. Mineral cells. That's why it is what? Mineral acids. Mineral acids. These are strongest acids. Okay. Right now, basic nature. How do you feel when you touch a cake soap? Cake of soap. When you touch the soap, it is somewhat slippery in nature. Right. It slips. Our hand is going to slipping. Take it between your fingers and generally rub your fingers on it. Do you do the same with another material? No. What difference do you notice? When we touch the soap solution or onto the soap, it is somewhat smooth and slippery in nature. When we touch the another surface of another woolen cloth, then that what somewhat rough in nature. Okay. So you might have touched the soap water or lime water. How do you feel? Somewhat slippery, slippery to touch. Okay. Can you list out some more substances? Okay, that are soapy to touch. Right. That is magnesium hydroxide. Okay, sodium hydroxide. Okay, these are the substances which soapy to touch, that can be basic in nature. That can be basic in nature. Okay, right. So some substances that we use in our daily life contain different bases. That is soap, glass cleaners, even shampoo also consists some basicity in its. Okay, various substances contain bases are listed in below table. Okay, the table given. Okay, that is lime water consists of calcium hydroxide. Lime water. I am writing lime water. Okay, consists what? Calcium hydroxide. That is CaOH taken twice. CaOH taken twice. And soaps consist what? Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. Soaps consist what? Sodium hydroxide NaOH and or potassium hydroxide KOH. Okay, these are the very important these CaOH taken twice, NaOH, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide means KOH. Okay, glass cleaners consist what? Ammonium hydroxide, glass cleaners consist ammonium hydroxide, Na2,4OH, ammonium hydroxide. Okay, right. Milk of magnesium, milk of magnesium hydroxide, MgOH taken twice, MgOH taken twice. Okay, this is what? Magnesium hydroxide. Okay, clear now. Let us do activity 5. Burn a small piece of magnesium ribbon by holding it with tongs. Collect white ash, dissolve in little amount of water. Then what will happen, ma? That magnesium ribbon, you know very well, Susubati. Okay, in the time of Diwali సమయంలో సుసుబతి తీసుకోవాలంటే ఏంటది? dazzling flame will come out from that. Okay, flame comes. Okay, after some time it consists what? Ash, బూడిద వస్తుంది. That బూడిద తీసుకొని that ash is going to dissolve in the water glass. Okay, that is water glass. Okay, this is water glass. Okay, watch glass consists of water. In this water, if you put this ash having what is that? Magnesium hydroxide. This magnesium hydroxide, when it is going to be tested with the red litmus paper, okay, that red litmus paper turns to blue color. That means magnesium hydroxide is basic in nature. Okay, that's what. Okay, given in the. Let us do 5. What do you observe? The oxides of magnesium when dissolved in the water, it produces magnesium hydroxide, MgOH taken twice. Similarly, even the flakes of sodium or potassium hydroxides that can be also dissolved in water, they are also basic in nature. That will be soapy to touch. When you touch that will be soapy to touch. Okay, chemical indicators. Methyl alanine, phenolphthalein indicators here. Okay, already said methyl orange. Previously I said methyl orange, that is you can take methyl orange indicator. Okay, which it can react with the acid and base. Okay, methyl orange when it react with the acid, okay, that can produces the red color. Okay, if this methyl orange react with the base, that is producing what, ma? Yellow color. Okay, instead of methyl orange, we take the phenolphthalein indicator. This phenolphthalein indicator producing no change in color. That is what, ma? Acid. No change in color. If it is base, phenolphthalein indicator changes to pink color. Produces means that is called base. That is what? Base. Okay, this is base, pink color, no change in color, that is an acid by the phenolphthalein indicator. Okay, these are the chemical indicators which will be used in the lab. Okay, right. What can you conclude from the above data? Keep in your mind that some substances are acidic and some are basic, some are neutral in nature. Compare the above observations with those in the case of litmus test also. Okay, already said litmus test also, already said just now only, right? Do you believe that blood comes out from a lemon? How is it possible? Yes, a magician, the table given, okay, one table given here. This is the table here. Okay, I am explaining this table. You have to take one lemon, okay, and otherwise one knife and lemon. Okay, take that knife and dip that knife in the methyl orange indicator. Okay, and cut the lemon. Okay, then what will happen? The citric acid which is in the lemon juice that can turn it into red color, but it is not a blood. Okay, in many cases we find purple people doing this, presenting it is magic. In our country, in our state, some are performing above science tips. as black magic mantra tantra chatukodu. Okay, they are also going to do that same. Okay, they are saying one chanting mantra and cut the lemon, the blood comes, then you are feeling somewhat different. Okay, right, that's what actually magic what there, that is methyl indicator. Lemon is an acid, that is citric acid, which turns it's into red color. Okay, that's what relationship. Okay, methyl turns acid into red color. Okay, can you distinguish acids and bases using indicators? Yes, already I have said what is an acid, what is base. What would be the criteria for deciding this? Changing the color. When color changes, then automatically we can say that is an acid or base. Methyl orange gives red color with acids, and methyl orange gives yellow color with the bases. Right, same phenolphthalein indicator remains colorless. Colorless means no change in color with acid. Phenolphthalein indicator base with the phenolphthalein indicator can give the pink color with the base. Together, let us do some more experiments. Take a natural acid, say lemon juice, in 6 test tubes, and add copper, zinc, magnesium, iron in them. Okay, then bring a burning matchstick nearer to that. Then automatically what will happen? When we introduce that matchstick inside, then what will happen? The matchstick is going to be put off with the pop sound. Put off. It is going to be put off. Okay, when we bring nearer to this, okay, when you have in this tub or even particular test tube you can take. In this tub we have taken some lemon juice, okay, and adding some zinc granules. Then what will happen? The zinc is going to react with acid, producing some gas, colorless gas. This colorless gas is what? Hydrogen gas. H2 gas. H2 gas comes from the test tube and put on the right hand matchstick with pop sound. Okay, the indication of what pop sound indicates? Presence of hydrogen gas. Pop sound indicates presence of hydrogen gas. ఒక టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్ తీసుకొని ఆ టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్లో లెమన్ జ్యూస్ వేసి దానిలో జింక్ ముక్కలు కానీ కాపర్ ముక్కలు కానీ ఐరన్ ముక్కలు కానీ వేసి ఓకే కొద్దిసేపటి తర్వాత దాని నుంచి కలర్లెస్ గ్యాస్ బయటకు వస్తుంటాయి. ఆ గ్యాస్ బయటకు వచ్చినప్పుడు పుల్లకి టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్ దగ్గర ఏమవుతుంది? ఆ టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్ దగ్గర ఉన్నటువంటి పుల్ల టప్ అని సౌండ్తో ఆరిపోతుంది. అట్లా పాప్ అని సౌండ్ వచ్చేసి పుల్ల ఆరిపోతే అది ఏమని చెప్పాలి? అది హైడ్రోజన్ గ్యాస్ అని చెప్పి చెప్పాలి. ఈ విధంగా it is going to be catches fire with a sound. It catches fire with a sound? No. The fire is going to be put off. Okay. And use some sound. That is what? Hydrogen gas. Okay. Do you know table? Why are the inner sides of vessels made up of brass and copper coated? When some substances are kept in a copper container long time, a bluish green layer is formed on the inner walls of the container. Copper reacts with the acids present in the substances and form a blue-green color compound. To avoid this reaction, inner walls of these copper or brass vessels can be coated with the tin. Tin means it is a type of metal which will mix with the steel and carbon. Okay, that is what iron and carbon, that is what tin. Okay, right? Tagaram, what you call in Telugu. It is coated with the tin. Okay, tin coating is there, steel coating inside. It will be there. Okay, right? That is what tin. Tin means it is a type of metal which will be mixed with the carbon. The metal will mix with the carbon. Okay, right? Next, I will give the next time another things about the acid rains. Okay, thank you to all.